This is the Christmas bounce. Okay.
You guys realize we're playing the ultraplayer? You know what that calls for? Bud Light Seltzer. What is Bud Light Seltzer? Oh, look at that. Can you see that? Bud Light Seltzer is like the man version of White Claw. What's going on, beautiful people? I am the Grandmaster, and I also go by D-Ray, and I am your coach of the LA Guerrilla Tactics, and this is going to be an epic bout between us and the one and only ultraplayer, all lowercase. If you guys are excited for this matchup, do me a massive favor and icicle crash that thumbs up button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, hit the bell button so you guys get notified every single time we post a new video. So I have to shake off the game jitters. Josh is a buddy. I love Josh. He's a phenomenal battler. I say that almost every single time I play somebody, but Josh is A tier caliber, man. We got our work cut out for us. Our backs against the wall. Here's the situation. The situation is this. We are on the outside looking in on playoffs. I actually kind of want to pull this up for you guys, because we're going to talk about it real quick. But while I pull this up, guys, this is going to be the team builder for week number 12 of the NCP. This is the final week of the season. If you guys are not interested in what we're going to bring, if you just want to see us throw down, I'll leave a timestamp right here for you guys to scoot forward and hop right into the battle. But for those who are interested in the team, I will bring you guys up to speed. But before we get started, I'm actually going to bring up the standings, because this shows some respect of what the scenario is, right? So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull this over here real quick, just so you guys can get a general gist of what exactly is happening here, right? All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the computer screen real quick. All right, so, and I'm gonna minimize this. So check this out, y'all. Here are the standings. For whatever reason, the logos are taking a little bit to load up, but check this out. We are right here, the LA Guerrilla Tactics, the greatest team on earth. So we are 5-6 -5. Check this out. So is Shaquaza Starfish. And then Die is 6-6. Phenomenal. Looks like Die won. I did not see that. There's going to be a lot of things that need to go for us, right? We need to have Mid lose his game against OG Albina, Mid Pokemaster. And we also need the Montreal Milotic to lose. Depending on records, we may squeeze in. It is a long shot, but there is an opportunity to do so. So we're going to give it our best shot, right? We're going to give it our absolute best shot. So if you guys are excited for this, and if you're not subscribed, I highly suggest you do so. It is going to be a great matchup. So one more housekeeping theme before we get started. I have created a brand new Discord server. It is called the Grandmaster Sanctuary. I'll put the logo right up here. I'll leave a link down in the description below. It'll be the very first link, so you guys can hop in there. Everybody is welcome. There's lots of different chats that you can participate in. There's a phenomenal community with really great human beings in there. You guys can all get together, play not just Pokemon, but other games. Spoiler chats, things like that. A place for you to come and be yourself. You are welcome to come to the sanctuary if you so choose and participate. We're also running speed tours now, so if you guys want to participate in a speed tour, then hop on in. We'll be glad to have you. We have an amazing admin team. We'll make you guys feel at home. So again, down in the description, first link. So with all that out the way, what is the team that we are going to bring? Right below our beautiful mascot is Ultraplayer's team. He is the coach of the New York Metagross. He's got Dracovish, the button. The button is what we call him. The fish has Fisher's Run. That's all you need to know. This thing hits like an absolute truck, and it is the kill leader for the NCP. So, oy vey. Ferrothorn, very good steel and grass type Pokemon. It's a great wall. Gets iron barbs, so it's tough to deal with on the physical side. It's also very bulky on the Spadef side. Lots of resistances. Obviously, it's a really good steel type. He's got Excuse me. He's got the Rotom Heat, Hotbox itself, Electric Fire type Pokemon with access to Overheat and all the electric moves. Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, gets Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split, Defog. Very good levitating Pokemon. Hatterene, a Fairy, and a Psychic type Pokemon, hits like an absolute truck. Luckily, it doesn't have access to Moonblast, but it does get Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, Psyshock, things like that. It's a good Trick Room abuser. Very good defenses, mediocre HP, but really good offenses as well. Probably he's one of the better people aside from Milan that has used Rhyperior to its absolute fullest potential. Rhyperior is a great Pokemon. The evolution of Rhydon, it has access to Solid Rock. Really good moves, honestly. Gets access to Avalanche, I believe Heavy Slam, Heat Crash, things like that. But this thing Banded is actually something that I can expect to come, so we do have to worry about that, to be honest with you. But yeah, Toxicroak, very good poison and fighting type Pokemon. That is this grounded poison. It gets access to Dry Skin, so it is a water immunity, so we do have to keep that in mind. He does have, so that's the 6 Pokemon that I think is going to bring, right? His bench consists of Volibee, that's his dark type, so Volibee is a Dark Flying type Pokemon, the pre-evolution to the Mandibuzz, so it's able to hold Eviolite. He's got a Cinccino, very fast-paced 115 Pokemon, normal type, has access to Skill Swap, whatever move it is to make sure that you hit all of your attacks 5 times in a row. For example, Tail Slap, Rock Blast, Bullet Seed, things like that. He has access to the Shuckle, so he does have webs to support his Dracovish. Very good Rock and Bud type Pokemon to basically just head up hazards and die for the most part, right? But it does, there's some heat sets you can run with it, like Power Swap, things like that. And he has access to the Cofagrigus, very thick ghost type Pokemon. You love me some Cofagrigus. That is Yami Yugi. Shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Pharaoh, very good defensive type Pokemon. Gets access to Spikes and Toxic Spikes, but not Stealth Rock. Very good ghost type Pokemon. I don't think it comes. So the 6 I think he's going to bring is on the left. His bench is on the right. The first Pokemon that we are going to bring is going to be Darmanitan. So the Fire Darmanitan. Darmanitan is coming this week. G-Tactics, question mark, with the protective pads. Shout out to Milan in my front office that had pointed me out about this item. I had no idea this thing existed. Protective pads is basically essentially allowing you to not get the holder. So I'll read exactly to you, right? An item to be held by a Pokemon. These pads protect the holder, Darmanitan, from effects caused by direct damage contact with its target. So what that means is we are immune to Rocky Helmet and we are immune to Iron Barbs. So if he decides to put Rocky Helmet on his Rotom or on his Ferrothorn, we don't get that extra residual damage, just the recoil from Flare Blitz. Because we are running Flare Blitz, let me actually pull this up so I can get the EV spreads for you guys. So we have Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, Super Power, and U-Turn. The EV spread that we're running is 252 in attack, 188 in speed, and the rest in HP, 68 with the Jolly Nature. Sheer Force ability, obviously. Not running Zen mode. I actually didn't run Zen mode one time this season. I may do that in the future. I love Darmanitan. It's obviously my favorite Pokemon, top 3. That and Galar Darmanitan, so I'll do it one day. That is Darmanitan. The next Pokemon that I think that we're gonna bring, sorry, nerves, is gonna be Mantine. Mantine, aka Happy. Mantine's coming with Water Absorbent. Mantine is here for one reason and one reason only. It is to absolutely ensure us that in case he decides to go choiced for whatever reason on his Dracovish, we can wall him. So if he brings Choice Bandage, Choice Scarf, then we can bring in Happy, and then we can make sure that he cannot click Fisher's Rend on us and destroy our entire team. So that's essentially what we're going to be using Mantine for. We're running Scald, Air Slash, Roost, and Defog, very utility style. We're running it with heavy duty boots to ensure we don't get residual damage from any Stealth Rock setting. And then we have the EV spread at 252 in defense, Bold Nature with 244 in HP, 4 in Speedef, and then 8 in speed. The next Pokemon that we're going to be bringing is going to be Pangoro. Pangoro is coming with Mold Breaker this week. That way we can ignore the Levitate. We can ignore the not Levitate, because we're not bringing Earthquake, Solid Rock from the Rhyperior. So it is very important that we can do the most damage we possibly can to that thing in one fall swoop. So Close Combat is stab super effective damage on Rhyperior that we will not have mitigated by Solid Rock because of Mold Breaker. Substitute is in case I can force some switches that I can get behind a sub and do as much damage as seemingly possible. Fire Punch is there to make sure that we can attack and possibly Oko the Ferrothorn because it may come with Choppleberry instead of Akaberry, but we will see. And then Knockoff is there for stab and getting rid of items, obviously. EV spread is 252 in attack, 20 in HP, 232 in speed, and 4 in speed def. We're running it with leftovers because we have substitute, so we are able to keep our longevity. We have basically leftovers and leftovers. We have leftovers on 4 Pokemon, I think, which is absolutely nuts. This is one of the first, I think, 4. The next Pokemon that we have is going to be Alolan Raichu, aka Go Charges! We're running it with Life Orb this week. Raichu absolutely murders his team. Rips the absolute shreds. His Dark type is Volibee, and it's a flying type that is super effective against its other stab, which is electric. So this is an electric psychic type Pokemon, and besides that, he has nothing stopping me from clicking buttons, right? Ferrothorn does resist my dual stabs, but I'm still able to mitigate that with Focus Blast. So we have Thunderbolt, Psychic, Focus Blast, and Substitute. If I can force a switch, again, same idea with Pangoro. I want to set that up to do max damage as humanly possible. I do have to be very, very, very careful with chipping this thing down. I have to make sure that I get I have to get rid of hazards because I'm running Life Orb, because I want to get absolute damage. So chip from the Life Orb and losing HP from the substitute may be a little bit much, but it's absolutely necessary to get max damage. The EV spread that we have is 172 in speed, 4 in speed def, 252 in special attack, 4 in defense, and 76 in HP, running the modest nature. Again, max damage is humanly possible. Next Pokemon that we are going to be bringing is going to be Goodra, aka Always Wet. I have the wrong sprite, but that's okay. We like the gold one. We have Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Surf, and Sledge Wave. The EV spread that we are running on our Goodra is 156 in HP, 100 in defense, 252 in special attack, running the modest nature with leftovers. This is our second leftovers mon, so we have 3, I think, leftovers. So leftovers is there for the longevity. This is here to basically wall Rotom to shreds. We wall Rotom 100% of the time, all of the time. If he brings choice, if he runs a bulky Dracovish, then we can handle it with this as well. So we brought Flamethrower there for the Ferrothorn. We brought Surf is there for the Rhyperior. Surf is there for the Rotom. Dragon Pulse is for Stab, and Sledge Wave is for the Hatterene. Very self-explanatory, very thick Pokemon. Is going to be really good for us this matchup. The next Pokemon that we're going to be bringing is going to be Melmetal. This thing does not sit on the bench. I left it on the bench once this season. I will not do it again if it's on the squad. Melmetal's coming with Double Iron Bash, Body Press, Protect, and Toxic. We were debating on whether this thing was going to come in the first place, but it's going to catch him off guard. It's not going to be the wall breaking set, and it's going to be a wall breaking set because it's a Melmetal, but we're running Toxic and Protect to be able to get damage on whatever we can. We're not running protective pads on the Melmetal. We were running actually leftovers. That way, again, we can keep the longevity of our Melmetal. And it doesn't really make much sense to run protective pads if we can't go for double iron bashes onto the Ferrothorn, and that's why we have body press. So we want to hit everything aside from the Rotom, obviously, with double iron bash. If not, the body press is there for the Ferrothorn, and so we can do some damage to the Dracovish in case that's a switch in. But we will see. If Dracovish comes in, I would like to go for a Toxic if he doesn't have substitute, but we'll scout for that and see how it goes. Body press should break the sub, but again, we'll play that by ear. This is going to be the team. As you can tell from my my tone of voice, I am extremely nervous. Extremely nervous. Josh is a really good competitor. I don't know if he's going to meme this week. I don't know if he's going to go gung-ho. I know he has to get a win in order for good positioning to get the first seed, I believe. He still has opportunity to get that, so he may want to do that, but we'll see how this goes. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm going to get connected with Josh, and we're going to throw down. See you guys over there. Muy bien. My dude, here's the thing, right? White Claws taste phenomenal. Do they make you feel a little bit feminine? Me personally, just a little bit. So shout out to Bud Light, not sponsored, but Bud Light. If you want to sponsor me, go ahead, bro. I have my email down in the description below, my business inquiries. Go ahead and hop on in there and I will support you, my man. But Bud Light. Seltzer, lime, my favorite. Oh, it tastes so good. And then gets us ready to play Pokemon. Guys, wait. We're in the battle. So, welcome if you guys decided to scoot forward into the actual battle itself. Welcome to the NCP week number 12. This is going to be the matchup against the New York Metagross that is coached by none other than the legendary. I say that a lot, but he truly is the epitome of being a legend. Ultra player. The team that I think is going to bring us down below the game screen, our team is right below us. I think he brings Dracovish, Ferrothorn, Rotom, Heat, Hatterene, Rhyperior, and Toxic Croak. His bench is right above my Grandmaster's lettering, and we'll go from there. Again, if you guys skipped forward, I did make a brand new Discord server. I'll leave a link down in the description below, and that should be the very first link. Make sure you guys hop on in there if you guys would like to. It is an amazing community that is up in the works. There's a lot of really great human beings in there. Lots of cool stuff you could do. Lots of different chats you guys can participate in. You guys can participate in speed tours if you want to do that. Participate in spoiler conversations for the new DLC that is going to be dropping pretty soon. So I'd love to have you. Everybody's welcome. Head down there. We'll be open with, you'll be welcomed with open arms. So without further ado, let's hop into the matchup. We are in Hollywood, California. It is frozen over thanks to Galarian's Armanitan. We are in the NCP week number 12. Let's get it popping. We're currently waiting for Josh to finish his introduction to his stream, because he actually, for those who don't know, ultraplayer likes to turn off his chat and he streams his games. Just like if you were to watch a showdown game, nothing different, basically the same exact thing. You can watch it live over on twitch.com/ I want to say ultraplayer. I'll leave a link down in the description for his Twitch. For moving forward, if you want to watch those battles live, you can definitely do so. Highly suggest you do though, because Josh is he's an entertaining guy. Disclaimer: he's got a interesting choice of words. So if you guys are the faint of heart, then pipe up, because he's a good content creator. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out until Josh, aka the ultraplayer, is going to connect with us. First one in a long time. Base. Seabad. What is this? Oh, we're talking. We got a league coming, guys. Coming post DLC. Make sure you keep your eyes out for that. It is going to be a memorable one. I can't give you guys more details. Just know that something's coming. So, Josh is ready. Let's get it popping. What did he decide to bring? Let's see. Whew, shake off the game, Jeter. Shake off the game. Let's get it popping. What did you bring? Everything but Shuckle. He brought Shuckle. Oh shoot. Alright, he didn't bring hat. Alright, so the hat's not here. So instead he brings the turtle. So here's Shuckle. It's probably going to be his lead. So he does not bring Coffee Grigus. He doesn't bring Baby Bird. He doesn't bring Cinchino. Alright, so we got a 90% correct. I'm going to make sure you're centered, or else it's going to bother me this whole matchup. Perfect. Okay, so I can pretty positive he's going to lead with the damn Shuckle. So here's the thing. If I lead with Mantine, I'm in trouble, because if he decides to lead with Rotom instead of Shuckle, that's 10 billion IQ. And or what I could do, actually, I could lead with Melmetal. Here's the reason why. If he leads with I can probably flinch him down to the point where he can't get up his sticky web. So I'm gonna lead with Melmetal. Okay, so if the Shuckle does come, I will not hesitate. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the double Iron Bash, and hopefully flinch him down and not be able to get his hazards up. So let's get it popping, guys. Let's get it popping. This is the last week of the NCP. It has been a phenomenal run. I'm very happy with the way that things have gone, but let's get it popping. Let's throw it out with the bang. LA Guerrilla Tactics, the New York Metagross, week number 12, NCP. Ding, ding, ding. Let's get it. Woo! Looking snazzy, bro. Looking snazzy. This man is a legend. This man is a legend. He knew I was gonna do this. He knew I was gonna do this. How big are my ball sack? How big is my ball sack? Rotom. How big is my ball sack? How large are the family jewels, right? How do we take an overheat? How big is my ball sack, bro? How big is my ball sack? Do we switch here? We can switch here, dude. We can't. If he goes for Will-O-Wisp, we're in deep trouble. We have to switch. I would like to show that I have the biggest schlong you have ever seen in your entire life. Just kidding. But this could happen, you know what I mean? So this is the safe play. It's the safe play, so we're gonna do that. Alright. So that did 185 to 155, right? So we're gonna go to Gudra. Are you defensive? That did 16%. That's about right. You could be pretty bulky. I think you're pretty bulky. What is your switch into this thing? I already took that off the layout. What is your switch into this thing? I want to go for Flamethrower in case that Ferrothorn comes in. But at the same time, would he bring Ferrothorn in? I don't know. What is your play here? I think the safe play is just to go for a Dragon Pulse, so I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go for a Dragon Pulse. Sludge Wave is kind of a wash here because I brought Sludge Wave for the hat. So he goes for a Volt Switch. Does less than 0. We're going to go for a Dragon Pulse. It's a safe play. We can hit whatever he wants to go for. I'm actually curious of what he wants to bring in here. Probably Shuckle. And that would be a good opportunity for him to bring Shuckle in. So I want to be able to get damage off on the Rotom to see if he has Rocky Helmet. There's Shuckle. So let's gauge damage, right? It's pretty good damage. Big Shuck. Big Shuck. He's leftovers. Alright, Alright. Now we bring in these nuts. So here's the thing, we can't go for a sub against this thing in case he does have the Encore. But he's gonna get up his webs here. Yep. Alright, so Mantine needs to get these away as soon as humanly possible. But here's the thing, right? I'm faster than you. So I want to go for a Toxic, right? No, I'm going to go for Double Iron Bash, I think. Yeah, let's go for Double Iron Bash. It's free damage. It's going to tell us whatever he has on something else. I don't have sub on this thing. I thought I did. So here's this thing, right? This is going to do nothing. Do you have Rocky Helmet? No, he doesn't have Rocky Helmet. Cool. Sticky Web is up. He knows I'm gonna switch out here. Or does he know that I'm gonna switch out here? He knows I can just bring in Gudra. He knows I can just bring in Gudra. I'm gonna make a play. If this backfires on me, it's gonna be game, which is absolutely fine. I'm ready to live with the consequences. We're gonna go for a Toxic. I expect him to go for a Volt Switch here. This may be a risky play to do this early, but these are the kind of plays we have to do to beat this guy. These are the plays we have to do to beat this guy. If he stays in, goes for... Okay, so he... Alright, if he brings in Ferrothorn, this is a wash. If he brings in don't bring in Ferrothorn. Don't bring in Ferrothorn. Bring in Dracovish. Bring in Dracovish. Bring in Dracovish. Give me the fish. Don't bring in Ferrothorn. That's Ferrothorn. Damn it! Alright, cool. That's fine. Alright. That's fine. That's a good middle ground play for him. He's really defensive. Really defensive on his Rotom. So what we're going to do now is he has the opportunity to bring up his rocks here. So what we could do is we can bring in Gudra and get some more free damage off on him. So I want to see if he has Body Press though, so I think that we can bring in Happy. Or we can always just bring in Happy on Shuckle. So I'm actually going to bring in Gudra. I'm going to bring in Gudra on this thing. So we're going to switch out now. I could go for a Body Press, but I don't want the residual damage at this point in the game. We're going to get caught in the Sticky Web. That's absolutely fine. We're going to -1. He goes for a Leech Seed. We get our immunity out of that. Alright, cool. So here's the thing about Josh, right? He sometimes goes for the straightforward play, and he sometimes goes for the prediction. We caught him on the prediction there. We've proven we got a big schlong, right? So what does he bring in from here? Do I go for a Flamethrower and just get free damage off? I think we do. I'm just going to go for a Flamethrower. He has no reason to stay in here, but I'm just going to get damage. So he switches. Does he bring in Shuckle? Misaki. I need to keep track of his nicknames. So there's this thing. Alright. So now on this thing, we're going to continue to chip it down as best we possibly can. We're going to get our leftovers. He's probably going to go for rocks here. He's probably going to want to go for rocks here. So our play is to finally switch out and to bring in Mantine. So we're going to do that. So bring in Happy, save some of our time, and expect him to go for Stealth Rock. Pretty good game so far. I mean, we haven't really done much, but we're being very cerebral. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to ultraplayer. If you guys didn't know that was his name, that's his name. I'm sorry if I revealed your identity. Alright. I'm being happy. Alright. Alright. Knock off. Fudge! Good stuff. I'm gonna defog. Yep, I'm gonna defog. You can bring in Rotom if you want to bring in Rotom. That's fine. So he's got a knockoff on this thing. So he's got a knockoff and he's got a sticky web. That's all we've seen. So Shuckle. Here's defog. Get rid of these freaking things. If he spams sticky web here, then it goes for Encore. Do you have Encore? Toxic. Okay. So he has Toxic, he's got a knockoff, and he's got a sticky web. Alright. We have to kind of play this right. We've got to play this right. I'm going to, it's called, if he brings in the Rotom, then we can get big damage. He stays in, okay. Good damage off, give me burn. No burn, sticky web, okay. We're not gonna let you keep this up, sir. So I can bring this in on Shuckle later. I don't want the toxic damage to start to rack up, but I kind of want to defog. I'm gonna defog, and probably switch out the next turn. This is a losing battle for us. We have to be very careful with the way we play this. I'm kind of regretting not bringing Toxic on Mantine now, because we have Roost, right? Alright, so we're gonna go for a defog and get rid of this. He can bring this in later, which is great. Alright. Goodra is meant to wall this thing for the most part. He can probably go for Stealth Rock here, or Spikes, or whatever he wants to go for. Whatever he chooses he wants to do, he can definitely do here. So we are actually going to bring in our Goodra. We have to keep Happy to come in on Shuckle later to get rid of hazards. I have to find an opportunity to also bring in Melmetal on it. Goes for Body Press. That's pretty good damage. Alright, so his play is to bring in Shuckle, right? 100% of the time. So what we're gonna do is this time we're gonna go for a Surf. If he stays in here, we're in trouble. I need him to go into Shuckle here. I need him to go into Shuckle. He stays. Stayed in. Alright. Now we're put in a little bit of a pickle. I have to flamethrower here. No, I have to flamethrower. He's gonna switch here, which is the unfortunate part. Josh, you are a cerebral assassin. Shout out to Triple H. Damn! Shit. Burn him. No. Dracovish. Your choice banded. How much you do to me? I have more time than he does. That's good. I'm really sad that we missed that opportunity. We kill him if we outspeed him. If he is... This is a tough call to make. This is a real tough call to make. I don't want him to set up a sub. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go for Dragon Pulse. I don't want him setting up a sub. Yep, that's what I thought. So, are you faster than us? Did you EV us to be faster? All right, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I know him. He thinks I don't, but I know him. I've studied his play. I've been a big fan of the Ultra Player for a very long time, and I cannot let him set up a substitute. I'm gonna go for Dragon Pulse again. Let's see if he's got some speed in this thing. Goes for an Ice Fang. We live this. We don't live this. Damn. Strong Jaw boosted. Strong Jaw boosted. Alright, so he just straight up kills us. So what is our play here? I think we have to bring in Roman. Right? How much damage does Raichu do to Dracovish? That has the chance to kill. Alright, we have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna bring it. Let's see, Pangoro. Close combat does a shit ton. Let's bring in Roman. Yes, sir. Alright, I brought this thing in pretty quick, right? So I'm actually going to go for a substitute. And I'm curious to see what he wants to go for. So I'm going to reverse the script and I'm going to go for a substitute. Switch. I need him to switch. He was switched. Awesome. Woo! What a game. What a fucking game, dude. Sub. Alright, so he brings in this thing. Toxicroak. Alright, Toxicroak, what you got for me, buddy? What you got for me, bud? Alright, I am going to go for Fire Punch. Fire Punch, if he has dry skin, should be doing about half. Go for Fire Punch. Drain Punch. Okay. We're gonna get some good damage off on this thing. Alright, Fire Punch goes off. This should be doing 40 to 48%. Wow. Are you not dry skin? I don't even know what other abilities you get. You just run dry skin on this thing. Oh my goodness. What else do you even need to run on this thing? Wow, I'm in shock. Okay, so with that being said, now we bring in Happy. So because he saw substitute on us, he's not going to be afraid to stay in with Dracovish next time. This is free damage, so what is the play here? I kind of want to keep this relatively healthy. I'm curious if he's got Thunder Punch. Does this thing get Thunder Punch? I don't even know, but I'm gonna go for a Roost. This could be a bad play, but at the end of the day, it gives us switch initiative. He withdraws. Did we lose a Pokemon yet? No. None of us did. This is bad. Really bad. Mantine. Dracovish, if you are choice banned, you're not choice banded, but let's just say you have no bulk. Does Air Slash break? Air Slash can break the sub, so I'm gonna go for Air Slash. Hopefully we break the sub. We'll see. We will see. If he doesn't, then we bring in Metal. Substitute. Okay, so we're gonna go for. So he's chipping himself down. I don't know if he's got like a 33% berry, but I really hope that this breaks the sub. It should. You got some bulk? Yeah, you do. I expect nothing less from you, my dude. I expect nothing less from you, my dude. Okay, so in that case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in Melmetal. Yes, we do. The good part about this whole exchange is that he has put himself in range for Raichu, I believe. Yeah, he's put himself in range for Raichu. That's the best part about this, right? So we have to break the substitute. Let's just see what he goes for here. Stone Edge. Okay, that's awesome. All right. All right. So what is he bringing on us is the question. We have to go for Body Press, I believe. Yeah, let's go for Body Press. Break the substitute. He's got Ice Fang, Stone Edge, probably Fisher's Rend, and Substitute. Yep. So we're gonna break the sub. All right. Do we need Melmetal for anything else? No. We Body Pressed. I don't need Melmetal for anything else. It'd be nice for the Rhyperior, but yeah. I could have switched into Mantine there and been a god, but at the end of the day, no. He's in range for Raichu now, which is really, really good for us. Really, really good for us. So I think that now we give ourselves a little bit of time and we go Chargers. Go Chargers! Do we sub here? I'm gonna sub again. Maybe he wants to keep this around, but Melmetal's gone, unfortunately. He withdraws. Let's get it, baby. Let's start putting in some work. Let's start putting in some work! Alright, we're gonna sub. Yes, sir. We have to be careful. We have to be very, 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 very careful. Ferrothorn. Pharaoh, how much time we got? We have less time than he does. I don't think anything else. I go for a Focus Blast. We have 2 chances to hit this thing. 2 chances. Raichu, I need you, buddy. Raichu, I need you, buddy. Raichu. Go Chargers! If you are max Spadef. Woo! Careful, nature. Focus Blast does 57 to 69%. I have to hit 2 of these, I think. No! Crit. It's gonna break the sub. That sucks, dude. Damn. All right, don't get tilted. Don't get tilted. Don't get tilted. How much does he do for Body Press? If you're max defensive, Body Press does 31%. We have to go for a Focus Blast again. Damn it. We really need to hit it again. There we go. Are you Spadef? You're not. Damn it, dude. I had a chance. I had an opportunity there, dude. Damn. Damn. That's so upsetting. That's so upsetting. Alright, Thunderbolt does 19%. So does, I'm gonna go for a Psychic. He's max Spadef, Calm, Nature, Bulk. Okay, we have to go for Psychic. I have to. Please kill. Cool. Woo! Alright, I didn't even write down stats. Dracovish kills Melmetal. Raichu kills Ferrothorn. Alright, Ferrothorn's gone. Now we can start to open up some holes. If he brings in Toxicroak, he's got a Sucker Punch. He doesn't have Toxic. Okay, cool. So, do we kill you? I think we have to take this opportunity. I don't have Surf. I forgot I don't have Surf. I don't have Surf. Do I need something for this? Be nice for the Toxicroak, but I think damage off on this is going to be huge. So I'm going to go for a Psychic. This thing gets Sucker Punch? What? Oh my, oh no! I had no idea this thing got sucker punch. No idea. What? Wow, I am baffled. He deserves to win the game. Rotom Heat kills Raichu. I had no idea this thing got sucker punch. I mean, it makes sense. It used to be a Rotom, a ghost. Oh my goodness. What? I'm in shock. Okay. I should have switched. Pangoro. Rotom Heat. Okay. Ooh, compose yourself. I am shook from that one. Okay. We're gonna go for a knockoff. What the absolute hell? We're gonna get a big knockoff off on something. If he brings in the Toxicroak, that's a good play, but we can get off his item. I had no idea this thing got Sucker Punch. Zero idea this thing got Sucker Punch. I'm shook. I think we lost Goodra too, right? Yeah, we lost Goodra too. I haven't even been keeping track of stats. Wow. We still have Goodra? I think we still have Goodra. Alright, so he's gonna give us this. Alright. What a game. What a game. I don't even know what Pokemon I have left. I don't have Goodra anymore. Alright. Play here. We go for close combat. We have to kill this thing. I can't believe Rotom got Sucker Punch. How did I not know that? That is my fault for not prepping correctly. I have never been this shook. Josh, if you're watching this, okay. Go for close combat. Are you fast, boy? Josh, you're a madman. Josh, you are a madman. You are a madman. Kills. This should kill. Rock Slide. This should kill. It should. 52 to 62%. Wow. Sucker Punch Rotom. If I had substituted, we could have probably won. We could have not probably won the game, but been in a much better position than we are now. It lived! No! We lived too. Oh my god. What a game. What is this? What is this? We're gonna U-turn. We're gonna U-turn. Great game to Josh. I don't even know what to say, guys. So the reason why we're going to U-turn is to because he's gonna withdraw. Okay, so we're gonna get some damage off on something. If he has Rocky Helmet on something, then I'm gonna be quite upset. All right. Please don't have Thunder Punch. He made some really good plays. Like he stayed in on Gudra when I have been doing for the most part some straightforward plays. So I'm gonna go for an air slash. I have to. For drain punch, that's fine. Does absolutely nothing. I'm gonna go for an air slash. Should be doing pretty good damage, honestly. Pretty solid, pretty sizable damage. Alright. So, I think we continue air slashing. If he brings in Rotom, I'm okay with just sacking it off. I think we may be able to do this if... Oh, that's a crit. I don't think I can kill him now. Crit? Yeah, without that crit, I win. Oh! Dang it! Without that crit, I kill him. Damn! Alright. That's the season. He's gonna have Sucker Punch. He has to have Sucker Punch. Crit, dude. It was a great season. I'm not gonna complain about the way that it went down. This is a phenomenal competitor. And yeah, I have no regrets. There's a couple games that I dropped and they were my own fault. So he's gonna Sucker Punch me here, and that's gonna be the game. Great game to ultraplayer. He made some amazing plays. There's a couple things that didn't go our way, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. So not really much we can do in that regard. He's probably writing down stats. He has Sucker Punch. He has to have Sucker Punch. But yeah, there it is. So great game to ultraplayer. I mean, it is what it is. If that crit, if I kill, so here's the plan, right? So before I start complaining, so Rhyperior, let's just say that he's a bulky set, he's got max HP and he's level 50. Superpower does not kill. Nothing I do kills. So at the end of the day, the Rhyperior is there for it's a wall Darmanitan for the most part. So there's nothing much I can do about that. So I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna drop this game. He lost that, so we're gonna drop it 3-0. Good luck to Josh in the playoffs because he knocked me out technically out of contention. So I'm rooting for you to win the whole thing, my man. Take it home. I know that he has a bet with John Jr. Something about having him to watch an anime or something like that. I'm all for that. So I love JJ, and I'm sure he wouldn't like that very much. All right, guys. So again, thank you so much for those of you who have followed me during the NCP season. This league is full of a lot of really good players, and I could have drafted much better around Melmetal. If I get the opportunity to pick up Melmetal again, I definitely will do so, or it'll be heavily considered. And I'll make sure that I support it a little bit better. Given under the circumstances that we were put in some situations, I think that we played pretty well. Today, there's a couple plays that I left on the table, and yeah, those are just my final thoughts. So again, guys, we'll be back with another draft league pretty soon. It's going to be starting once the DLC drops, so make sure you keep your eyes out for that one. That is going to be it for me for the NCP season. Thank you so much for supporting the Los Angeles Guerrilla Tactics. I'm going to get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your night, and above all else, be nice. Peace.